Hundreds of high school seniors and juniors are invited to meet with representatives from nearly 30 historically Black colleges and universities, earn scholarships, and even be granted admission to college on the spot. The UNCF Empower Me Tour is just around the corner, and joining us to tell us more is Ruth Turner, Executive Director of Student Support Services at the Rochester City School District, and City Council Member Adam McFadden. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. So how long is has the Empower Me Tour been in Rochester? And this is really a college fair unlike any other.
Well, this is the second year of the Empower Me Tour, but it's our third year having the actual college fair.
Okay.
So the Empower Me Tour is an add-on of UNCF where they bring in the admissions representatives from different schools and additional scholarship money.
Wonderful. And how is registration going so far? You have hundreds of kids already signed up to come?
Yes, it's going very well. We have almost 600 kids to date, and we're hoping to get a couple of hundred more.
Is this only for our CSD students, or who is this open to?
It's open to every junior and senior in the area that is looking to go possibly to a HBCU.
How did the idea to create the college fair come about 3 years ago?
Well, it actually started almost a decade ago.
Okay.
When I was in high school here, we had a fair that would come through that was very similar, and I got admitted into college by going to a college fair here that was very similar to the one that we have, and then it stopped. And so a couple of folks and myself, we wanted to do it about a decade ago, and we had no luck in trying to organize it. And then I met Jinga St. Louis at the district, who at that time was trying to organize a bus trip to HBCUs, and I said, wait a minute, I'm trying to do this college fair, let's work together.
Right.
And here we have a baby that was birthed out of that. So.
And you yourself are a graduate of a HBCU?
Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, yes.
And what was it that made you choose that for yourself?
They gave me an academic scholarship, so that made it very easy for me to choose it. Free education.
Who are you hoping comes to the event, Ruth?
It's open to all 11th and 12th graders in the surrounding area. And we're really hoping for those students who might be considering going to a historically Black college or university, but also for those who are not sure if this is an option for them. So it's really open for all students to come and explore, learn more about what it means to attend a HBCU and how it might be a fit for them.
What should students do to prepare themselves to come to this event?
Yeah, so last year we had a really great, successful HBCU college fair. We're hoping to have even that much more success this year, and we're asking students to come prepared with their transcripts, to bring their transcripts, and if they have the results of the SATs, ACTs, any of those kind of test scores, to bring those with them, because they'll have an opportunity to have interviews with colleges that they're interested in, and also possibly get early admission decision. So it's a great opportunity for scholarships.
Wonderful.
And it's such a wonderful event. I mean, last year the students just had a ball and really enjoyed it.
And the mayor stopped by and gave some encouraging words. So does it start with kind of a motivational speaking portion? Yeah,
the welcoming ceremony, the mayor will be there, myself, the school board president Van White, and we hope to have the superintendent as well to give a welcoming address to all the students.
Excellent. And you guys have shared a video with us that is promoting the event. It's been shared on social media, kind of sums up the experience of attending an HBCU.
Yes.
What went into that? What was the idea behind that? And who are we going to see in this video?
Well, you're going to see local folks who attended HBCUs who all understand the social aspect of attending college at an HBCU. And for me, it was a holistic experience, because not only did you get the academic support, but you also got a platform to do whatever it is that you wanted to do in terms of your own professional and social development.
Sure. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that video and hear in their own words the experience there.
Exhilarating.
Holistic.
Scholarly. Opportunity.
Legendary.
Wonderful. Humbling.
Active.
Lit. Everything is lit. Excellent.
It's undescribable.
You can't describe it in one word. It's just so much.
This is how.
This is how.
And this is how.
This is how.
This is how.
And this is how.
This is how.
This is how.
This is how we rock our HBCU.
So that's a very exciting video. Makes me want to go to a HBCU. I know I'm past the age, but
Never too old. Never too
how
old.
can students register for this event? Is it free?
Yes, it's
It
absolutely.
is totally free.
Okay.
Yes.
What do they need to do to sign on?
So we have registration is open. They can go to the district website, rcsdk12.org, and in the banner page, you'll see the flyer, and it'll say register here. It's a simple registration form. And school counselors generally are registering students in their schools, but also individual students can register. Parents, guardians, anybody can register to bring their students with them if their school is not participating.
Okay.
We
Is
try to
there
make the
also-
registration easy.
That's wonderful. Is there also a component for parents?
There's a parent workshop that
Okay.
night at East High School. I think it begins at 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
And that workshop will give them some idea of how to finance their child's education, and also what the experiences at HBCUs might be for a parent.
And so you've been through the college application process with your own children. You've got a daughter that's graduated from graduate school, so you know all about that. But for the
Yes.
parents that are new to this, what advice do you give them, and what should they come prepared with?
Truthfully, my advice would be is to educate your kids to do as much of the forms as possible. My oldest child was very active, and we taught her how to do the forms. So it took a lot off of us as parents to do that. So that would be my advice, is to learn the forms, but also teach your child the forms, because once they get in college, the financial aid office won't be contacting you, they'll be contacting the child.
Right.
And it's also important to note that school counselors are there to help families and students with the application process.
Sure. Ruth, what do you tell those kids? You said you wanted students to come that are undecided about college. What do you tell them to encourage them to come and explore their options?
Well, the great thing going into our third year is that other students are telling, students that haven't
excellent.
attended, it was a great experience, you should go. I mean, it's very different than our typical college fair in that we have workshops, gender-specific workshops that the students really enjoy and learn a lot from. There's opportunities to actually walk away with scholarship before you leave the college fair. And we provide lunch. It's just a great experience all day to be with other peers from other school districts and to be able to talk and network and learn a little bit more. So we're getting to the point where word of mouth, other students are telling them, yeah, you wait until you're in 11th grade, 12th grade, you'll get to go to this great, awesome fair downtown, and they really enjoy it.
What is the feedback that you hear from the kids that have attended in the past, and especially with the scholarship at $1.5 million given away last year? Is
Yes.
that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I had a student from Johnson C. Smith reach out to me this year who attended last year and was accepted on the spot last year, and they were asking, can I come back and tell the kids what a great opportunity this was? And I said, well, you need to get your first semester done before you come back.
Right.
But for me, for those kids that made it out, I know about a half a dozen kids that actually got accepted on the spot and actually went off to the institutions that accepted them, and they all seem to be thriving.
That's wonderful. What feedback do you get from the parents that attend the parent workshops? There's so much information to take in.
Well, the parent workshop last year was, even for me as somebody who's been through this, was so informational. I mean, in terms of the amount of stuff that was shared that I didn't know. I just thought it was very beneficial for anyone that came in. So I would support and suggest that anyone that's interested, even if your kid isn't in 11th or 12th grade, if you want to get some good information, they should register for that and come.
Sure, and it
And I
seems
also
that things change too with the FAFSA and dates, that sort of thing.
Yeah, this year the FAFSA date changed this year.
Okay.
I just wanted to add that the parent workshop that evening, there's free childcare available.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Why is this so important for Rochester?
Well, you talk about everything that we see in our city that's negative around our children, that you would think there's no opportunity here. Well, we're providing an opportunity. And we're saying to our children, if you can make it to the 11th and 12th grade, you possibly can make it to college. And if you can possibly make it to college, you could possibly graduate from college.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So we're taking a different approach. We're not saying, woe's me, things are so bad. We're saying we're going to create an opportunity to help these kids get out of their situation and have a productive life.
Ruth, do you want to add to that?
I mean, Adam said it very well. It's just providing another opportunity for our students, and as he said, it gives them something to look forward to for those students who are not in the 11th grade, you know. And the greatest, one of the, just wanted to talk about last year, is at the end when we announced all the scholarships and the students that were accepted. It was great. The 11th graders were just like, wow, that student looks like me, goes to the same school as me, so there's a possibility this could be me next year.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on, and good luck. November 14th again?
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, if you'd like more information about the UNCF Empower Me Tour, you can head to rcsdk12.org, or you can also call 585-262-8100. You can also check out their social media pages under the handle Rock My HBCU. That's ROC My HBCU.